It's 6:30. I totally slept in this morning. I can't even tie my shoe. Oh, good morning. Oh, there's a camper in front of us here. Oh, and an RV there beside us. I think we're gonna get this van ready to sell. It's going up on Marketplace maybe tomorrow. Comes the morning party. I woke up just in time. Yeah, check this thing out. What the heck? Oh, it's a cab over. Dude, that is so cool. What? All right, we're gonna go to the worst car wash I've ever been to. It's also the only car wash in Parksville. This place sucks bad. Another dirty van dweller over there. I'm doing good.
Good morning. All right, I'm on my way.
That car wash was pretty good today. Shock. Normally that place has like really poor water pressure, no soap, but the foaming brush thing didn't work there today. Typical that one. Anyway, I just talked to Jim. Me and Jim are gonna go for breakfast this morning. Then we're gonna clean up this van and get it ready for sale. This bad boy is going up on Marketplace like ASAP. All right, there's Jim's big Mercedes. Got Jim a big Van Tiny Penis shirt. Definitely has the big van. Look at these wheels. Ooh, those are the Mickey Thompsons. Those are so sick. The Badassery shirt. We don't have any left in that size. So I got you something that speaks the truth.
Okay.
Big Van Tiny Penis. I gave Jim his shirt. He's outside taking his shirt off somewhere. Where'd he go? You did it right there. That's a good shirt, dude. All right, Jim Johnson Real Estate Advertising ad, take one, go.
Yeah, well, here's a shirt. And you
No,
know
we're
what?
talking Jim Johnson Real Estate ad, take two.
All right. Jim Johnson, West Coast Realtor. You ever need a place out here in the West Coast so you can get closer to van life, bring your dog, have some fun, live the dream? Give me a call. Jim Johnson. It's www.nanaimojim.com.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at this. Look at this.
That is a huge breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Thing looks so good. It's got a big super single on the rear. This thing used to be a dually. That is a huge tire. I like this, man. Doing the texture on the pod. I think that's actual Linex too, and not a cheaper Raptor liner. I think they did it right. Doing all right?
Child proof.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, right there. There we go. Now we're talking.
Attaboy.
All right. Then we got this nice big one here. You stay. And we got to put her right there. Is that a spot? What do you think?
Give her.
Would you go there or would you go there?
That don't matter.
Go there? Yeah, put some spin on there, would you? Lube her
I'm
up.
not gonna spit on your window.
How's that look square?
That looks good.
Down a little bit right there?
Yeah.
The top part, I want to put a little, maybe some Kevlar or some of that carbon fiber look right across the top.
Yeah.
And then I also thought about doing this in black right here on the inside.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Right along there, because it's already natural, right? And then follow right down here, and then tie back into there.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, just right there.
I like that they did the texture on just that.
Don't you steal that idea, Chrome? If I see that in your van, I'm coming over and taking it off.
It's
Don't you steal that idea.
It's happening. It's so good. Me and Jim played a credit card game in there. I've never ever played a game on who's going to pay the bill. He put the credit cards behind his back. He's like, pick a hand. And that is such a rad rig. And he lost and had to buy breakfast. Oh. All right, we got in the new drawer slides for the back drawer to keep that thing from banging around all the time. You guys probably hear it on my videos quite a bit. It's so annoying. It's the same ones that are in my van, so hopefully all the holes and stuff should just line up. And buying these better quality ones weren't that far off on price comparative to the cheaper Amazon ones. But Andy recommended I buy these ones just because they'll line up with my holes, hopefully, making this a little bit easier. Took all my stuff off the back door. These panels are going to need to be replaced. And I got this off without causing any damage. This was done by Nick Lee Airbrushing. It's beautiful. So the van is all cleaned up and I think it's ready to be put up for sale. There's a few more things that I wanted to do to it, like remove those bumpers and put on some black factory bumpers. But since then, I've decided that maybe we post this thing for top dollar as it sits, bumpers included. I originally wanted to keep the bumpers for another project, but I figured if I could get the dollar value out of the van that I would love to get, then I'll just go snag myself another set of bumpers for that other project. But man, does this thing ever clean up good? Man, does this thing have some serious curb appeal. The Well-Tec kit down there is looking nice. I cleaned up the radius arm as best I could and touched up some black paint on there so it just represents itself really, really well. Put some tire dressing on the tires. The inside is looking as beautiful as always. Andy's cabinet fronts should be here hopefully tomorrow to replace all that stuff with just straight plain. I know it's gonna lose its curb appeal, but it removes my branding from it. I just don't want this thing to go out there and be on somebody's Instagram or somebody else's YouTube channel, you know? Like maybe a year from now after this van's off my channel, I won't care. But for right now, at least the top drawer anyway is something that's really important to take that off of there at least. So it's has me off of it. Does that make sense? Anyway, all cleaned up. I took a scrubby to the body today. Man, does that thing have some serious curb appeal. So I did a live stream today and took to it to ask a few questions because I wasn't sure if I should just replace a few things like the awning and stuff beforehand and replace the pull-out drawer slides on the back, or should I just leave that for the next person? So I decided that I'm going to leave it for the next person. They can install the drawer slides themselves. I'm going to leave that with them, because that does need to be done. And I think if I get a good dollar value for it, I may just throw in a brand new awning, because we have that exact awning in stock here at the shop, right over there in the far corner. It's the newer one with the LED light strip on there too. So I think if someone gives me a good value for it, I'll throw that in there for them as well. And even if they want my Julka hot tap shower and all my recovery gear that's sitting over here, I'll throw that stuff in there too. I just hope that hot tap still works with the little dent in the front. But I'd happily throw this gear in with it too. I'm ready to let this thing go in a major way. Is it going to be sad the day that this thing drives down the road? Probably. I think it's gonna hurt a little bit. I think I might shed a little bit of a tear. But if I get the dollar out of it that I would love to get, I think it'd be nice to see it leave, because all that's gonna go straight into that Mercedes build. Damn, that is such a cool van. So the other thought is we remove the bumpers and we put on just black factory bumpers and bring the price point down. Bringing the price point down will probably open up who wants to buy it, because it'll be substantially cheaper, or it shrinks that market a little bit because some people may want all of this stuff. That may be the, oh, well, if it had bumpers, maybe. Anyway, is what it is. She's ready to go. I was thinking about taking this stuff off the doors, but then I'm thinking about all the holes that are going to be on there. So we're just going to leave all of this stuff attached to it here. And it is what it is. Oh, that thing looks so good. Pulling the van outside because sleeping inside sucks. Today was a long day and I didn't film very much. I didn't run the camera as much as I was hoping I would. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in a second. I'm beat.
Weather looks okay out there today. That's good, because I think we're taking the ambulance today. Hey, sleepyhead. You were a good snuggler last night. I said good morning. Are you gonna open your eyes up at least? No. Screw this morning shit.
Okay, we don't have a ton of time here this morning. I got a dentist appointment today. So we just got to get the front of this van ready for Daryl. He's going to be working on this van this morning, making sure everything is running in tip-top shape before we post it on Marketplace. There we go. Daryl's got lots of room to work because he's probably gonna have to take the doghouse off of there today. I wanted to make sure that all the spark plugs are good and everything underneath there is functioning right. He's gonna run the code reader on it as well too. So if there's any codes that pop up, he can address all of that stuff. I'm gonna go in and have a shower. You wanna come? Seriously, that van cleans up so good. So yeah, today, because Daryl's got that, we're either gonna take the shop van or we're gonna take the ambulance. The ambulance just finished having that hose break. So I'm a little hesitant on driving that thing 45 minutes up island, especially on a morning like today when time is not in my favor. Do we take the ambulance and risk not making it to the dentist? Or risk not making it back? Ooh, that felt good. A little bit nervous about putting my van up for sale. Well, my friends, I think today's the day that this thing goes up on Facebook Marketplace. The rear differential in this thing is a beefy beast. That's out of a Ford F350. That's a bigger rear end than what comes factory on the Ford Econolines right out the gate. Re-geared for the bigger tires, A/B air locker with all brand new lines, and the locker's been all fixed, so it's functioning. Let's move my junk out of the way for Daryl. He doesn't need to work around my shenanigans. That's the problem when Vancity Vanlife works inside the shop on the weekend, is I make a ruckus. So when Daryl comes into work on Monday morning and we have a customer vehicle coming in, I made a mess. taking out the garbage bag this morning. I got grease all over my hand. It's all inside the bucket here. All right, let's leave Daryl a note. My van. So here's my to-do list for Daryl on my van today. The misfire one, I don't know if that's what it is, but once in a while, it just doesn't perform right. Thinking maybe there might be a little intermittent misfire somewhere. Maybe it's a spark plug, injector, something like that. So I'm gonna get him to just run the code reader on it and make sure everything's okay, and then check all those systems. My ABS light is on, which is coming from the rear differential somewhere. See if you can address that and get that light off the dashboard. And then a wheel alignment and make sure the steering wheel is straight. I know the alignment looks pretty decent, but the steering wheel is a little cockeyed. So because we got that fancy thing, we can fix all that stuff up today. Everything sounds good on the ambulance. Nothing's leaking underneath. I'm thinking maybe we attempt to take this thing. Hesitant because of time, but we also need to get some more kilometers on here. The more kilometers that we put on this, the faster we can take this down to the diesel mechanic guy and let him to do one last full overhaul on here and probably increase the turbo on this thing to match the performance of the injectors that are in there. Then I can say the engine part of this is wrapped up. Check that box off. Done deal. Then after that, this thing's going in for some body work. I probably won't be around then, but I think the guy up the road from us is going to start doing the body work on this thing while I'm away traveling this year. So maybe when I get back, this thing will be in primer. It's going to suck to miss all that body work part of it because you know me, I really enjoy watching these projects come together. But if the only time he has time is while I'm away, then he can have it. It'll be fun to come back and see the progress on it. Then all we're doing after that is putting bumpers, rock sliders, like a stepple on the side of it, a ladder to go up to the top, a roof rack system, light bar, all that other fancy stuff. And then this thing will be going into paint. We gotta say bye to the van at some point, buddy. That's okay, you'll have a whole new bed. You'll have a whole new bed to lie in. And adventure, because you'll have room to adventure. Here you sprawl out and you've only got the floor and that's it. Just a couple feet. In the new van, you're probably gonna have 10 feet of floor space, not 5. All right, let me show you the pictures that I took for Facebook Marketplace. I left the pictures clear enough that you can see, if you zoom in, that there is damage on the bottom down there. And I took a picture of all the damage and stuff too, so people kind of know what they're getting into. Like on here, if you zoom in, you'll see that there's a dent in the bottom corner there. I did end up fixing the ladder. The ladder is now straight and retightened it on the top because I backed into a tree and I pushed the ladder over. Everything's all good though. Yeah, I think what I did that, I bent my box on the back's a slightly bit crooked back there. It's not flat like it used to be. Like I smacked some things back there that one day. It sucks to have all these damaged pieces on the bottom, but is what it is. There's some scratches along the top of that box there too, and that lid and that lid. Nice shot of the top of the van. 300 watts of solar, brand new pneumatic arc roof vent, recovery boards. It's a side view that's super nice. And even if they zoom in, they're going to see that, hey, look, there's some rust in the corner of the doors down there. It's a fair decent chunk of it. It's kind of exciting, but kind of sad all at the same time. That at some point today, this will be uploaded. Oh, that's my picture for the live stream I did the other night. So there's some pictures. I took some close-up shots of like the chip on the door there, that damage back there. The split, I think that's where we did the body work that connected to the old body work. It's split in between there. Some shots of inside the wheel wells there. You can see it all damaged down through here. That's the other side. And that's the body mount right there. That little piece here needs to be fixed on the back two sides, so both on the driver and passenger side. Daryl figures that he could fix this from the bottom without taking the build out. So instead of the body mount screw coming down, we could do the body mount screw going upwards. All depends on how the floor is in this area, which it doesn't look too bad. It looks like the floor is okay. That way everything's disclosed, everything's sold as is, and I made a little video of it too as well. The delivery for Andy's cabinet fronts, so all of the fronts to cover up all these bubbles, will be in today by 9:50 to 1:50 in the afternoon. So they're out for delivery right now, which is pretty cool. Pretty soon in the new van, you won't have to jump down that far. You'll have your own set of stairs. I pride myself in here on having my shop look good, so when a customer comes in, it's super presentable. Then Vancity Vanlife comes in here and turns it into that. Like, I kind of oddly feel like I want to pull everything off the counter and hide it somewhere. Oh, guys, I miss camping. I miss the adventure. I miss being out there on the trail. But we're at a little bit of a transition in my life right now as we shift from my van into the Mercedes. And I know some of you guys are missing the camping too. Trust me, if your heart is feeling it, imagine how I feel. On the flip, what you feel is 10 times more on my side. Do I want to be out there in the bush? Heck yes, I do. But we got to get through this little transition right now and get into that new home. Hold on, I gotta lock the gate. This thing sounds pretty darn good. Pretty happy with this thing. I'm really nervous about throwing this thing up on Facebook Marketplace later on today. Letting go of something that means so much to me is big. And I know as much as I say I'm ready and prepared to see that thing drive down the driveway, I don't think I am. I think I'm putting on a good game face, but that'll be like losing a big piece of us. But I'm excited to see that thing go on more and more adventures and give the next owner all the same good feelings that that van gave to me, the good and the bad. Because I'm pretty sure both will be coming for the next owner as well too. All right, guys, thanks for watching today's video. That's all I got. I have 45 minutes before my dentist appointment, and I got to start editing. So this one's going up right now. So you're getting the end of this video in real time. Time right now is 9:22 a.m. on Monday, June 23rd. This is what happens when you're running everyday videos sometimes. Sometimes you're squeezing them out last minute. All right, guys. Double V's up. Peace out. Say peace out, Cruzy. Say peace out. Say peace out. Chris. Blink if you're in danger. Oh no. Oh no.